Uber and Lyft drivers in New York are receiving a settlement after the companies weren't paying them properly for years. That's according to the New York Attorney General's office. Uber and Lyft have agreed to pay a combined $328 million to settle allegations of illegally withholding wages from drivers and not offering mandatory sick leave. New York Attorney General Letitia says that Uber will pay $290 million and Lyft will pay $38 million in what she called the largest wage theft settlement in her history. Still, the record settlement equates to less than 1% of the company's annual revenue. Last quarter, Uber reported $9.3 billion in revenue, and Lyft reported just over $1 billion. The settlement stems from a multi-year investigation by James's office, which accused the two companies of withholding pay from drivers and preventing drivers from receiving benefits like sick leave required under New York state labor laws. From 2014 to 2017, James says Uber deducted fees that riders are typically required to pay from the paychecks of the drivers. Similarly, from 2015 to 2017, Lyft allegedly took an 11.4% administrative fee from New York drivers. Following the landmark settlement, Attorney General James said, quote, "For years, Uber and Lyft systematically cheated their drivers out of hundreds of millions of dollars in pay and benefits while they worked long hours in challenging conditions. These drivers overwhelmingly come from immigrant communities and rely on these jobs to provide for their families." In addition to paying a combined $328 million in back pay to drivers, Uber and Lyft have agreed to pay a minimum rate per ride. Drivers operating outside of New York City will now earn $26 an hour. According to the Attorney General's office, more than 100,000 rideshare drivers in New York could be eligible to receive these settlements. Uber and Lyft denied any wrongdoing, but ultimately called the settlement a win for their drivers.